Let's talk about cars. Not those type of cars, but let's talk about the research checklist cars. So, in this we have CARS, and so let's go through each one of those. So the C stands for credibility. So what are the author's credentials? What makes them an expert? And does this information appear to be edited or peer reviewed? So as you can see from the meme, it says, hey guys, I'm having trouble deciding who to believe. On one hand, the most prestigious doctors in the world are saying COVID-19 is something to take very seriously, but at the same time, this guy I went to high school with who sees through the media says otherwise. Help! All right, so obviously you would deduce that the more reasonable or credible information comes from the most prestigious doctors in the world. So this is something that you would just go through for each one of your speeches. All right, so A stands for accuracy. So for accuracy, you want to think of, is the information timely? This can mean different things for different information because information can change rapidly on some things and not so rapidly on others. So for things like COVID-19, sometimes we get updates day by day that radically changes what we think of the information, while other things are kind of nailed down as truthisms. So you also need to think about the author of the information and the special interests that they might hold. Can they gain something from misleading you, such as financial profit? So think about that for your next speech. The next one is to think about reasonableness. So R stands for reasonableness. Does this information appear biased? All media has some bias in some direction or the other. You might say this during your speech if you notice some bias, because that doesn't mean to completely discount the information, or you might use another source if you think that it is too biased, or you might even try to include both sides in order to alleviate your speech from sounding too one-sided. S stands for support. So think about if the source provides citations for you to check on the information. How can you verify this information? If it's only coming from one source and there's only one person saying it, you might have to think about if the support that they provide is enough to believe them. If they don't have the credentials, if they don't have other things, if they don't have personal accounts, then how do you know that they're actually giving you enough information to believe them? All right. Well, that is basically all you need to know about cars. So please take this information and apply it to your next speech.